let's look at some pedal boards. Whether you're an electric guitarist, an acoustic guitarist, a bassist, a violin player, or so many other kind of instrumentalists, most of the time they have a pedal board. Sometimes it's as simple as a distortion pedal, a tuner, maybe a wah. Other times, you look like the Edge from U2. Big board. So I thought I'd show you guys a couple different pedal boards that I have used in the past and I've seen other people use. And you can see how not every pedal board is created equal, price-wise, quality-wise, and size-wise. So first things first, when I first got into playing music, I didn't have the money for a pedal board or even really good pedals. I mean, my pedals were Behringer and Boss DS1s, stuff like that. So I made my own. Wood ones, about yay big. Sometimes I spray painted them, glittery silver. Sometimes I just left them black or plain and just threw Velcro on them, didn't care. What can I say? I was a punk rock guy. And then as I started building my boards more and more, I started realizing, you know what, I needed something that I need a better carrying case, something to protect my boards. So this is about 7 years ago. I bought this case. C&B is the company, and I purchased it from rondomusic.com, $40 to my door. I'm not sure if it's changed that much, but you can open this up. It's got a couple latches on there. Some are non-existent because I really beat this thing up. So I had this for about 2 years, and this was, I want to say, about 100 to 150 gigs. The way you get this is you just get the back and the front like so. I added these in because I wanted one tier and then a second tier. I had a volume pedal over here, wah over here, and then my single stomp boxes like Boss pedals, MXR pedals were here. Like I said, this thing is $40 and it's a great intro to pedal boards. If you barely gig out and you really just go to your buddy's house, stuff like that. This is a great pedal board to get an intro in and to use. If you are a main touring act, you tour often, more than 20 times a year, you may want to get a better and a bigger pedal board. Another cool pedal board, which I think is a really great next step from the Rondo Music C&B board, is this by SKB. Now, if you know anything about SKB, they also make hard shell cases for guitars, basses, stuff like that. And then they also have like rack units, hybrid cases like this, which is sort of a hard case and a soft case hybrid. So the really cool thing about this is, first off, you get a cute little pocket like you would on a regular guitar soft bag. And you have stuff like the strap to put it on your shoulder. This actually came with some Velcro, and then it even comes with an owner's manual, which I'm not really sure what you need an owner's manual for. Now, when you actually open this baby up, un momento. You've got nice soft foam right on here, so you don't have to worry about your pedals just bouncing around or getting crushed. And this is a pretty hard surface. Now, putting that on the ground, this is the actual pedal board. Now, the really cool thing about this pedal board is it is a powered pedal board. So, you throw your pedals on here, and then you just plug them right into here. So this will fit a couple of volume / wah pedals, something like that, and then a good like 3, 4, 5 regular guitar pedals. This is great for the person that's really starting to tour. They're starting to really feel out what their pedal board's going to be, building around that, and this is a really good, I'd say, intermediate pedal board. I definitely recommend this, and you can get these used for about $100 to $150. I think these go for about $150 to $200 brand new. As you can see, this thing has not been toured with that much, but it is a great pedal board. Let's see what's next. What's next is my favorite pedal board. and it is by Pedal Train. This is the board that even when I was a young chitlin, 14, 15 years old, and I started getting pedals and building a pedal board, this is what I always wanted. I wanted slots. I always thought it would look cleaner like this. This is called a Pedal Train Classic Pro. And the reason it's called Classic is because the original Pedal Train Pro that I have, and I'll show you guys momentarily, they stopped making that a couple of years after I bought it. So this is the exact same size, but it is Pro. I bought the secondary one for two reasons. One, came with a soft gig bag, which I will show you guys momentarily also. And I always wanted to have a backup pedal board for band practices because I've got lots and lots of extra pedals. This thing is made of hard metal, and the really cool thing is you're able to put your power supplies. Say you have the Dunlop DC Brick or the Voodoo Labs Pedal Power 2 Plus. You're able to put them here, so you're saving all this space. Say the pedal power is about here to here. You're saving all that space for extra pedals if you wanted to. So let me show you what my actual pedal board looks like, and that's going to be the regular Pedal Train Pro, which is the exact same size. Everything is the same, really, except for this is just called the Classic Pro. So right off the bat, the reason I got the second one was because I really wanted the soft gig bag. My original one, I bought the hard case with it. Problem with that is the hard case is humongous and heavy, so unless I was touring in an actual, with a trailer or a huge back like a huge van or cargo van, I couldn't really bring it, especially when I was only doing one-off shows and stuff like that, or like a weekend show. So I got this thing. It's really heavy, but this is my pedal board. Now, as you can see here, like every other pedal board I showed you, I've got the wah, I've got the volume, and then I've got all of these pedals. Some of them are the regular MXR or Boss styled, and some of them are a little bit bigger, like this Ibanez flanger. I have it all hooked up into this effects looper, so everything stays on and I just loop through here. But the other cool thing is in the back, it's being powered by two Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2 Pluses. So this pedal board has been my main board for 4 or 5 years now. It's gone through different iterations, without the looper, with the looper, stuff like that. But for the most part, it has not changed. I just purchased a Kemper, so I'm going to be leaving this as is, and this is going to turn into my practice board and my recording board. And my Kemper is going to be a really stripped down version, and it's just going to have the Kemper controller and 2 foot controllers on it for a wah and a volume or a whammy or something. So the big thing is, what I want everyone to remember is there's no right way and there's no wrong way for a pedal board. If it works for you, it works for you. And that's what a lot of people forget, because especially in the music industry, you have other guitarists telling people like, hey, you can't use that way, it has to be like this. And I completely disagree with it. If I did that, I would never use the slash wah. Some people told me, you can't use an artist's signature gear because then that's their sound, it's not yours. Completely untrue. Some people told me I can't use an extra distortion pedal as a boost. Well, that's what I use for my Boss Blues Driver. I use it as a boost to my OCD from Full Tone. So as you can see here, I mean, hey, I even got 2 delays, but as you can see here, you have to find the pedal board that is right for you. That's size, price, and durability. And I would never tell anybody anything otherwise. Will I give opinions if they ask? Sure. Will I tell them, will I give them a review on what their board is best for? Sure. That's not a problem. But I'll never tell someone outright, you can't use that for this reason. But I would love to hear your comments, what your opinions are. I'd love to see pictures of your boards. If you want to send me pictures of your boards, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and the links are down below in the description section. I'll also throw links to all this gear here, all these pedal boards, so you can take a look for yourself and look at their specs, see maybe something works for you and you want to get it. I'd love to hear your opinions on what you heard today. Throw those down in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up or even a thumbs down if there was something you didn't like. If you didn't like it, I would love to hear on the comments why you didn't like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys watching, and as always, rock on.